Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat, and I've been dying to do some weapon comparisons. I've been dying to do some reviews and whatnot of all these patch notes, all these fixes of these weapons, the buffs, the nerfs, the recoil adjustments, the damage adjustments. And like always, DICE just decides that they're going to drop the patches at the same time as they drop major DLC, which is what really everything else, everybody really waits for these huge DLC packs, the new weapons, the new maps, new game modes and stuff like that. So sometimes the weapon adjustments kind of take a back seat whenever they would normally be what everybody is talking about if they would just simply do it other than when they're dropping DLC. So I really wanted to cover the belt-fed LMGs because I specifically remember reading from the patch notes, and I'll read the very first part of it right now. It says, belt-fed machine guns are now more accurate when standing and firing while aiming. Alright, so I remember reading belt-fed LMGs. Didn't remember reading the models because I assumed that they meant all belt-fed LMGs. So I grabbed my favorite belt-fed LMG, the M60, still equipped a bipod on it because you can't deny how incredibly awesome of a weapon this is with a bipod. And decided to play a few games last night with it. Now, we played with Sergeant Maryland in the works in Maryland. This is a little bit of offensive and then defensive gameplay because we lost offensively. Won't even talk about that game, how frustrating it was. And defense was very frustrating before we finally ended up holding them back or whatever. So what you're watching is 2 rounds, offense then defense, on scene crossing, and thankfully we were able to win that second round no matter how frustrating it actually was. And as the aim fire on this M60 proves right here, maybe it didn't need a patch because it didn't get the same patch. What I didn't read, guys, what I didn't notice from those patch notes is the very next sentence under the miscellaneous weapons changes after belt-fed machine guns are now more accurate when standing and firing while aiming. The next sentence states, this affects the M240, the M249, the Type 88, the Pecheneg, and the LSAT. Guys, the M60 was not included, so I'm going to have to go back and do a little bit more research on some other belt-fed LMGs before I'm able to give you my own thoughts and my own thoughtful analysis of how much they have improved. However, I can't do that with the M60 because DICE and the powers that be decided the M60 did not need that added buff, or it's not substantial enough that I've noticed it, and they've just neglected to put the M60 in the patch notes. So whatever that case may be, there you have it. And thankfully, this weapon will always be an absolute beast with a bipod, and nobody will ever be able to deny that. The power of this weapon, that 30 caliber round, shooting like a laser beam from the bipod, is just incredible. I really quickly want to point out, maybe I should have used the aim fire right there, and I probably would have killed those guys. When you guys say I'm spamming this, stop spamming the scoreboard, bro. For those of you who aren't aware, maybe new to my channel, I use a controller on PC. I know it's a very hot topic, and you guys are probably going to hate me for it. I do put myself at a disadvantage using a controller. I still have some pretty impressive numbers, so I think that you guys maybe should be more impressed about that rather than, trying to jump through your computer monitor and strangling me. So when I'm actually spamming the scoreboard, I'm trying to mark targets. And of course, when I'm not trying to mark targets and when I'm not spamming the scoreboard, then you guys tell me I'm not being a team player. So really, it's a lose-lose. Also, I quickly wanted to say I am using colorblind assist because I'm trying to work on the settings. I'm trying to bring you guys higher quality videos. My PC just can't take the strain and the stress of trying to record in 1080 right now. It is something I want to look into, but I can't do it until I make a little bit more of that YouTube money. So that's just a joke, guys. But honestly, really, really appreciate the videos, the support on yesterday's videos. The AC-130 video did outstanding. The other video on Albor's Mountain did great as well. Really appreciate those 2 channels lending me that gameplay. I've got some more gameplay saved up for you guys. So if you want to see them, just click the videos right there on the bottom. Obviously, if you're new to this channel, just click that subscribe button. All social media stuff is going to be in the link below. And thank you guys again so much for the support on this channel. I really appreciate it. Just click that like button if you did enjoy this video, and I look forward to bringing you more videos later on this week. So have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow.